Is anyone that know how I can reach Bandit?
Now we take a step back from the headlines to ask the questions Nigeria deserves answers to.
I wanted to help me kidnap Abdul Karim and his wife, children. I'll be very happy.
On May 30th, retired Major General Rabi Abubakar, former Director of Defense Information, was abducted alongside his wife.
And please share their contacts with me, their numbers, phone numbers. Please, I want them to help me unalive Abdul Karim.
And now, the news no one wanted to hear. General Abubakar is dead.
Fear! Nobody will tell me make I forgive Abdul Karim. Fear! Mind your business. Fear! Cook back going. All of them are mad by number.
The more you look, the less you see. Naija don't finish.
Everybody know about the story of the Major General and his wife wey be say they kidnap as they travel for one of the northern states for Nigeria. According to the news wey we hear that time, they say the bandits they make demand from federal government say make they bring money. Federal government come talk say they no go fit negotiate with bandits. So along the line, the man come kpai for the bandit custody before we come hear later say they come later rescue the woman. So many stories don dey come outside about this matter. One ex-military officer wey be say serve under the man don come outside come talk say she even wan make the man kpai. A lot of things dey happen for this country. Just watch this video make you hear wetin she talk.
Good day, everyone. Please, I need your help. Please, I need your help. I don't know. Is anyone that know how I can reach bandits, terrorists? Please kindly DM me and please share their contacts with me, their numbers, phone numbers. Please, I want them to help me unalive Abdul Karim. I want them to help me kidnap Abdul Karim and his wife, children. I'll be very happy if that happened. That day will be my happiest day on earth because that man did a lot to me that I cannot forgive. I can't, and I find it difficult to let go. So you guys should please help me. If there's anyone that have their contact, that know how I can reach them, please kindly DM me. And now, secondly, if you're a terrorist hearing my voice, I use Allah to beg you. Allah, please. This is his picture. His name is Abdul Karim. He did a lot to me. This man, not a better person. Oh, bam, wawa neo. He did a lot to me. Okay, he did a lot to me. You guys should please let me go for him. Go for him. See, when you are unaliving him, make a video. Okay, make a video that time. Post it on the internet. I'll be very happy, and God Almighty will protect you. God Almighty, God will bless all of you. If you're not doing for me, that day will be my happiest day on earth because, I'll be very, very happy. Prodigal sons, like, you guys will be the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now to this video. Why when they complain, say they come kidnap or retire general? No be una talk say terrorists now na prodigal son. So if una prodigal son choose to come visit una or choose to come carry una, we're not supposed to cry on top. Now una say they be prodigal son now. So you're not supposed to be like that. Now if they want to see their father, they are allowed to visit you. But remember, what you sow, you will reap. Okay?
A lot of things they go on for the military where we say we don't know about. When this man kpai, a lot of news circulate for the internet. They say na snake na kpai the man for detention. Another people come out and come talk say na hypertension na kpai the man for detention. Another news also circulate. They come talk say na the bandits na kpai the man. Another news also come say na sickness na kpai the man for detention. So just listen to wetin Arise talk about wetin really kpai the man for detention.
Now we take a step back from the headlines to ask the questions Nigeria deserves answers to. On May 30th, retired Major General Rabi Abubakar, former Director of Defense Information, was abducted alongside his wife in Matazau, Katsina State. Days later, a video surfaced of the couple appealing for help. And now, the news no one wanted to hear. General Abubakar is dead. 3 institutions have spoken. The Katsina state government says he died of natural causes, complications from diabetes and hypertension. Defense headquarters confirmed his death, describing him as a distinguished officer. And from the presidency, Bayo Ononuga relayed President Tinubu's condolences and used the moment to reaffirm a hard line, declaring that the government will never negotiate with terrorists, and that the window of surrender first announced on Democracy Day has now closed. Now 3 statements, 1 death, and a funeral already conducted. May his soul rest in peace. But this morning, Daily Trust is reporting that the general's family is pushing back on the statement issued by the Katsina state government. The general's son, Isiaka Rabi, and daughter, Ada Abubakar, dispute the claim that their father died of diabetes, insisting that he had no such history. So here is what remains unanswered. Who is telling the truth? How was General Abubakar's body recovered from a terrorist enclave and buried within 24 hours? Who recovered it? And what was exchanged? General Abubakar's story is not the only one. 3 generals have now died in the hands of terrorists in November 2025. Brigadier General Musa Uba was ambushed by ISWAP in Damboa, Borno State, separated from his troops and used his own WhatsApp to beg for rescue. 3 days later, ISWAP released photos confirming his execution. In April, Brigadier General Oseni Brahima was killed alongside 17 soldiers when ISWAP stormed 3 military formations in Benshek, Borno State. Now, 3 generals, 3 different ends. One question. If officers of this rank can be captured, killed, and lost, what protection does an ordinary Nigerian have? Now, a resurfaced clip of General Abubakar from his days as Director of Defense Information is now going viral, where he spoke about military efforts to rescue Boko Haram hostages, including the Chibok girls, promising operations that prioritize the safety of captives.
From wetin dis woman tok, I point out some certain things. If Major General of the Army, best way get rank like this, dem fit kpai am, wetin normal citizen go do? The rate of insecurity for the country, e don dey turn to another level. 3 Major General na dem don kpai for dis insecurity matter. Still, the federal government never do anything to stop dis insecurity wey dey happen for the country. So, na God go save us for dis country. Na God go save us, because dis thing just dey increase every day by day. If people dey travel, na everybody just dey fear. They just dey kidnap people up and down for the country. God, just listen to wetin dis man talk for here.
We have rescued a lot of civilians from the terrorists, and I believe you must have read it on paper. Even last week alone, we rescued how many? About 300 plus children and women. And as long as we rescue this kind of thing, I mean, this kind of group of people, I will want to believe that rescuing Chibok girls is on side. Only that, we have to be extremely cautious. We have to be extremely careful, and we are planning towards making a rescue that will be not just to rescue them, but rescue them with their unharmed and with their lives.
The military says it's winning the war against terror, and yet there's a video gone viral on the internet showing members of Boko Haram celebrating the Salah. What do you say to that?
The issue of that shouldn't bother Nigerians. We are done fighting. We know how far we have gone, and we know how far we are planning, and we will not be distracted from that. Those who are claiming to be celebrating Salah or whatever is for their own headache. As far as the Nigerian military is concerned, we are succeeding. We are succeeding, in isolating them, and we succeeded. We are succeeding in ensuring that their hideouts, have been completely trashed. And I am speaking with you. We'll continue doing that coordination of forces between the Air Force and Army to ensure that the so-called caught and uncaught terrorists will no longer going to have a breathing space.
A former chief of defense staff did say that the military was not equipped enough to fight Boko Haram. Is the military now equipped to fight Boko Haram?
The average one you are having that we can be able to sustain is we are comfortable with it, and we are working with what we have, and what we have can sustain us, can make us to confront not only the so-called tag rags called Boko Haram, but any other post for that matter. And I'm assuring Nigerians that we are not leaving any stone unturned regarding this issue of terrorist activities.
That very principle of careful intelligence-led rescue is the principle Nigerians say was never applied to save him. The irony has not been lost on social media, and tributes keep pouring in. Nigeria owes General Abubakar and his family the truth.
The way we be say the man take by it don't make sense at all. A major general, somebody we don't get rank like that. He don't even retire, he don't serve the country, don't retire. Now they buy like that, like say, this country I get as it be. The military to me, they not put more effort to rescue this guy. Somebody will be on our own. If this kind of thing happen for USA, it not go reach how many minutes or hours they go rescue the person. Because wait it be this one. If una no fit rescue a major general, wait it can remain for the citizen. Wait it can remain for the citizen. This country I get as it be. Just listen to waiting they talk for you.
Moment. These are breaking news right here on Channels Television. Troops, the Nigerian military have rescued the widow of late Major General Rabi Abubakar. Troops of the Nigerian Army's 17th Brigade have rescued Mrs. Abubakar, the widow of the late Major General Rabi Abubakar, who was abducted by bandits shortly before the retired senior military officer died in captivity. Military sources are telling Channels Television that the rescue operation took place in Tunga village, where troops made contact with the armed bandits. During the encounter, the kidnappers reportedly shot Mrs. Abubakar before fleeing the scene under pressure from advancing soldiers. Troops immediately secured the areas, rescued her, and administered emergency force aid. The military says Mrs. Abubakar sustained gunshot injuries and was bleeding at the time of the rescue, but it is now receiving medical attention. The development comes just days after the burial of the late Major General Rabi Abubakar, whose death in captivity sparked national outrage and renewed concerns over insecurity across parts of the country. Breaking news right here on Channels Television. Widow of late Major General Rabi Abubakar, who died in captivity after being abducted by bandits, himself and the wife. The widow has now been rescued by troops of the Nigerian Army's 17th Brigade. That's much we know about this matter.
You get one question one want ask. Where this smart by? How they take see body? Because I don't understand though. How the military, how the people will carry body come, how they take see body? And immediately after the man don't buy, after the burial finish, now the military can't go rescue the woman, a wife. Because I know they understand why they don't do this rescue mission before the man buy, and how they take get the man body. Because this country, a lot of things they go on where we say we don't understand. We don't understand. Until now, we never really know what to buy the Major General. Because a lot of news just they spread up and down saying diabetes, hypertension, I buy the man. The family don't come as I can't debug that news. They say the man don't get any trace of diabetes at all. So if the family say the man don't get any trace of diabetes at all, so what to really buy the man? What to really buy the man? This one are questions where we say Nigeria has the answer, where we say we never get answer. Just listen to what Isaac talk for you.
More you see, the more you look, the less you see.
If I dey think about Nigerian matter, na headache dey always end am. A lot of things wey dey happen for this country, they no dey always dey transparent. Everything is secret because the corruption wey dey this country no be here. Because tell me, this one dey talk this one, another person dey talk this one. Now the family don come as I come debunk say no be wetin kpai their son. So I no dey understand. I no dey understand at all. Just